where we talk about all things controversial. We are going to shift gears a little bit. I actually want to kind of find out what's important to you guys, because I'm finding that what is important to me might not necessarily be important to other people. I want to know. Oops, it says episode 1. Why does it say episode 1? Stupid. That's a stupid thing to happen there. Because that's not what I said. It's not what I said. I said episode 13, but it's not episode 1, it's episode 13. Anyways, we'll get it fixed. Also, let's look here and say to a group. Here, let's do this. Let's see if this works. This is going to be good. Oh. This should be great. Yes. Boom. Boom. All right. So, if you guys are watching this, I'm trying to do like kind of a survey, because I think what has happened is that maybe I'm just not talking about things that people want to talk about. I mean, I don't know. I would say that maybe, because look, it says public, you guys. Every time I share it, it says public now. Huh. Interesting. But if you guys are watching this, tell me, what do you think is important? What should I be talking about? Bailey Wallace says she's watching. Hello. I don't know if you're still watching, but if you are, it's nice to see you on the Controversial Podcast live feed. If you guys are watching this, please tell me what you guys think is important. Because for me, what I think is important, and I guess maybe I shouldn't use my own metric, but what I think is important is what affects us on a daily basis. You know, what kind of a world is my son growing up in, my children growing up in, are my sons and my daughters growing up in? Like, what kind of a world are they growing up in? Is this a world that I can be proud of? Is this a world that I'm adding to the stream? I want to pack things into the stream of life. That's the other thing. Maybe I should shift gears into some other things, right? Because, you know, I can't, and I won't continue to buttered sausage. Where does it come from? What it does. What about buttered sausage? Are you saying you have a problem with buttered sausage? What in the world? Jeffrey Charles Unger. By the way, Jeffrey's my dog. That's my boy, dude. That's my shout out to the Unger, man. That's my dog right there. If you guys are watching this, like this, comment, share. Because I want to know what it is that people want to hear me talk about. I want to know what people think is important. I like that. We should do Sober Sundays. I think Sober Sundays is a good deal. I think that's something else. You know, like maybe we should like shift gears and not always talk about morbid, dark shit. That might help a little bit. I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and heart that, Dominic Ballard. I'm going to, because it deserves a heart. If you guys think we should do Sober Sundays, show of hands. If you guys are watching this, like this, comment, share video. Don't forget to smash the heart button. If you guys look down in the comments, you can literally hit the heart thing right away. It helps me a ton. If you guys have 99 cents, send stars. Stars basically launches me into an algorithm. But of course, once again, could just because it's Thursday too, you guys. Genuinely. Who knows? Or maybe I'm just not that important anymore. Could be two. Couldn't be. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Bree knows that I know what Bree wants. She wants me to talk about Jesus all the time, which I love. I love that. I should talk about Jesus more. Huh, Pooper? Pooper said, I got to talk about Jesus. Jesus, always Jesus. I swear she does it again. She shocks me all the time. Gary Busey had a hilarious talk about buttered sausage, so I had to say it. LOL, look it up later. But no, I'm all in on the Sober Sundays recommendation. I think so too. I think it's a great idea. I think also it gives people an idea. It kind of gives people an opportunity to tell their stories. You know, I'm going to shift gears towards that. I think that's something that I want to do, and I'm going to start doing. I'm going to start booking people for Sober Sundays. I don't even think it necessarily needs to be just Sober Sundays either. We should really start just booking people for like conversations. Some Sober Sundays, yuck. Scotty, shut it. So what else? All praise and glory to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I love that. Let's start talking about that then. I'm going to talk about Jesus more. I think that needs to be a thing anyways. I'm also in this episode, Jimmy Hoffa finally found in the Epstein file. Hey, he called me. That was so funny. He's like, dude, I go, what topic would be a good topic to talk about? Oh yeah, by the way, huge shout out to Kai Stewart too, by the way. Huge shout out to my boy Kai. Kai just, dude, he keeps dominating BKFC. And Brian Tatchison's coming up. Brian's coming up too. We got big people in Billings coming up. I love that. I love watching my hometown just kind of skyrocket into like this public, you know, because we need to be publicized. I think Montana as a whole has a lot of really like under publicized people, and like, but we're getting there, right? Like Kai Stewart, we got Kai, we got Bryant, we got who's the other one? Obviously, what am I saying? We have freaking O'Malley on the White House card. Like, that's huge, you guys. Great Falls, Montana or not Great Falls. Helena, Montana is being represented in the White House card. On the White House card. That's crazy. And I think Montana is full of talent. I think here's the other thing. I think that like Montana is such an untapped resource for talent. It's crazy. Like, I look at what we have to offer. And I think one of the reasons why we're all so depressed is because we're like, God, dude, we just get nothing up here. Like, there's no people, like, we don't have people coming up, but I do have some things coming too, but I'm not going to talk about myself. Ireland says, have your girl on again so we can debate women's rights. I love that, Ireland. MT is so full of talent. You know what's crazy, Ireland? You are full of talent. I remember when you were a fighter, dude, there was this fucking momentum behind you. Do you remember that, Ireland? I remember you shared a picture of yourself back in the day when you were in the fucking ring, and I was like, I forgot Ireland used to beat motherfuckers up, dude. She was so big. What, babe? I'm like, what? Oh, she looks like she would give someone the business. Dude, Ireland was a savage, dog. Don't ever get into it. I wouldn't want to fight Ireland. And I'm a man. She would, dude, if you get into a ring, that girl can fight. That girl can fight. Like, Ireland was fun to watch. It's not, I think she meant to say it's just MT rights, women's world rights. Well, let me ask you this, Ireland. Why don't we have you on? Because I think it would be, I figured what you meant, not just. I figured that's what you meant, was not just. Ireland, why don't you come on? I would love to have you on, actually. I think that you'd be a great guest. And I also think that you have a very polarizing personality, a lot like mine. And I think that it would be amazing to have that debate with you. I think that it would have I wouldn't necessarily, I was a beast. I really was. Good times. I fucking, like, I was a beast. Like, imagine a female, she goes, I was a beast. I really did. I was really a beast. Ireland Moran is talent. I debuted the same fight card as her from her first to her last. She was sick nasty. I remember watching her and thinking, dude, this could be like the next. At that time it was Ronda Rousey was huge. So I thought like Ireland was going to be Ronda Rousey. I was like, dude, this girl has got, and she had, well, I think though, Ireland, I think you are a lot more about it. What about the Trump $100 bills being printed with his signature as currency? What? Is that really a thing? I hope not. Is Trump really being printed with $100 bills? That's the most Zionist thing I ever heard. Right back to Zionism, dude. He can't not focus on the. He's like, it's got to be the Zion. It's got to be Zionism. It's got to just be Zionism. Which I don't blame you, Tylen. Shit, I'm only 27. I want to get back to it. Yeah, you're not even. Hey, Ireland, I would love to see you getting back in the ring and beating some ass. Think about it like this: if you end up getting back into fighting, my company will sponsor you 100%. You have my word. It's on live right now. If you get back into fighting, my company will sponsor you 100,000%. The Patch Guys will sponsor you. Ireland was better than Ronda, dude. She has more grab arm and she was. Hey, Ireland was fun. Ireland was fun to watch. And she was very, very, very controversial as well. That's why I think it would be great for you to have you on. Even if we don't talk about women's rights, I still think it would be good to have you on. And I think also, well, it was fun to watch you. It was also fun to see somebody that we like, this young, you were, first of all, this was 2000, I want to say 16, 17, wasn't it? Ireland? Correct me if I'm wrong. Fact check me, Ireland. When? Because I want to say it was 2016, 17 when you were fighting, which was 10 years ago. You are controversial. You are controversial. 14, yeah. That's what it was. 13, that's fucking wild, dude. I remember just watching you train and going, holy shit, I do not want to fight this girl. Beast, dude. Straight beast. Yeah, she started 2014. That was right. So I remember when I remember all of a sudden you started becoming like heavily publicized. Like everybody on Facebook was like, dude, Ireland is like the next big thing out of Montana, which I think you still can be, honestly. I think that you have a natural propensity to violence, which is good and bad. But I think that your ability to draw a crowd too was really like impressive. I mean, it was really impressive. God, I know I feel super old, you guys. I was 13 years ago. I'm 34. I'll be 35 next month. You hated what, Ireland? Talk about sobriety and drug use. I love that. See? I think that's a big thing. A big part of your following is. Yeah, I mean, I think that too. You know, I think like You know what's... Hey, Ireland just said something that Clayton said the other night. Ireland just said, gotta have violence to have peace. Oh, God, the publicity Eddie Young. I'm sorry, sweetie. You know, it's crazy. I don't mean to say sweetie like that. Like, I mean, like, I have a lot of respect for you. I've always had a lot of respect for you. I love your sister, too. Dude, Paige is one of my really, really good friends. She's been one of my really good friends for a very long time. But, you know, Flint said, oh, controversial used to be my middle name. Hey, listen, we're all controversial here. That's the whole reason why we made this. Because, like, I want to talk about controversial shit. I also think I need to get out of, like, politics for a little while. I think I need to stay away from it for just a little bit to kind of get my fucking head clear. Because sometimes, I obsess about it. And then I obsess, and then I get pissed, and then I get angry, and then I come on and I say dumb shit. And I'm like, I'm never going to not align with I'm never going to not align with what I believe, but at the same time, I think it's really super important to like, I don't know. It's hard to explain. You know, addiction has been reworded in the last century by psychologists, possession. That's the other thing, you know, that how sometimes addiction can actually very well be explained by addiction could be explained by possession. I mean, it makes perfect sense if you think about it. Like I'm a totally detachment from the Lord. Dude, Tylen, that's so crazy you said that. I've literally said verbatim 100 times, me plus Jesus equals a really good person, right? Like it really does. But me minus Jesus, I'm like a narcissistic, self-absorbed, egomaniacal piece of shit. I mean, I'll just be honest. I'm not even going to sit here in front. I'm an abuser. I'm a womanizer. I'm like the alcoholic who, when I come in and I destroy lives. You know, I really do. I destroy lives of people that should not have any destruction to their life. I've hurt people that don't deserve to be hurt. I want to go back to something that Ireland said, though, that I think is so, so, so powerful. She said, you have to have violence in order to have peace. Like, that's the big, big thing. Like, right? That's I think, even what I said. Did you say mermaidum? I said verbatim. But yes, I did say mermaidum because we're going to talk about mermaids. But, like, I think that's one of the reasons why I love Donald Trump. I have the hardest time not liking Donald Trump. I really do. I have the hardest time not liking him. I'm like, God, I see him and I'm like, that's my dog. That's my dog. I fought so hard for you. Please don't let me down. Freestyle Fridays where you just start spitting fast raps. Oh, hey, I got one. I got one of the new one, Abyss. Everybody cry peace when there ain't none. When I hit high seek in a bank run, because people have told me since I was an infant that I would die reaching for greatness. I've been thinking a lot about when they said it. I was in the booth, they're probably making the relic. They tell me I'm the truth, and I was bringing the wreckage, and I'm coming in the suit, telling me I'm a legend. Telling me I'm a legend. I'm feeling prophetic because I have been predicting all of my success. You look pathetic because you were a leech on me. You could die a mess. It's really easy to not like him if you're not a woman, laughing my ass off. I had hope in the beginning, but Ireland, go ahead and get it. Hey, Scotty says, I fully agree. Sometimes you get peace and quiet when you punch a motherfucker in the mouth. I agree. Also, I'm going to stop cussing again. Remember when I started, I wasn't cussing on my lives? God, it's probably better that way. What? It's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in a war. Absolutely. Ireland said this is tattooed on my back. Ireland, you know it's crazy too. I want to say that you lost one fight. You lost once. And I remember it discouraged you, and I was so sad because I was like, this girl doesn't even know that you have to fail in order to succeed. But I don't think that you didn't know that. I mean, I think at the time though, when that happened, it was heart-wrenching for me because I'm like, all I wanted to tell you was like, keep going, like keep going. Don't stop. Because I remember there were times in my music career, like you guys, for all intents and purposes, I should hang up the mic now. But of course, now it's she said, oh boy, I lost many. Well, Ireland, let's slow down. You were a beast. And also, you were scared. She said, I was young and scared. I just saw that. Forgive me. I didn't say. You were young. You had never been in a ring like that. You started drawing huge crowds. People were talking about you constantly. And it's like, dude, you had to live up to this hype. And it's fucking hard, dude. I've been there. I know what that's like. Dude, I have been crucified by the public. I have been freaking crucified by the public. I still get crucified by the public. I went to jail for a supposed, assault from last year. And I literally was on probation for 6 months. And then all of a sudden they want to come out huge. She said huge. It was huge. I said really big, really, really big. She'd draw huge crowds. She was great. Look at her. She's a great patriot. I said, wow, look at her go. She's whooping their asses. She said, that's why I feel with you. I don't agree with you on a lot, but I feel where you come from. Ireland, it sucks, dude. It really does. And like, if I can take a second to like, really like have a heart to heart, I know that there's a lot of people that like don't like me, but there's a lot of people that don't know me. And there's a lot of people that base their opinions off of what other people say. And I'm not going to sit here and say that I haven't made terrible decisions, that I haven't made hurtful decisions, that I haven't been a bag of garbage in my life. But that was never my intention. My intention was never to hurt anybody. I didn't even know what I was doing. She said I was groomed hard. My nickname was Bombshell at 13. That's wild. Laughing my ass off. Devon says, hey, Chez, remember that time you got... Yes, I remember the time I got fisted. Gosh, dang it. He's never going to let me live that down. Just never. It's never going to be... that will forever be his entry line. Forever. Forever be his entry line. Devon, by the way, we still need to have you on so we can start your political career, because you're probably going to be a way better politician than I ever would be. I really am like, dude, I would probably be a lot like Donald Trump if I was in politics. Because I just say shit that's going to piss people off. I just troll people hard. But, you know, Scotty says you got fisted. You got fisted. Yes, I did, obviously. There's a video out there. It's been circulating. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't been privileged to see my butthole being fisted. Not yet, anyways. It might be AI. It's probably AI, guys. It's probably AI. I've got fisted. But back to this thing with Ireland. Ireland, it was weird watching your come up because I'm like, I thought the same thing. I'm like, God, she's really, really young. Like, she's really, really young. I was 25 before, like, my major, let's set a day and a time. And hey, why don't we, okay, let's do it on a live so that everybody knows when you're going to be here. What day next week do you have free that you can come on the podcast? JYS, don't bring up knowing about Chez's hardcore fisting at rallies. Yeah. Also, I think I want to do another big event. But I don't know what I want to do yet. An Epstein event. The Epstein Files. An investigative series by Chez. And then have a fist.
Dude, all these survivors should come to this.
Well, that would be wild. That would be an incredibly wild situation. I would be like, I didn't realize you guys were going to be here. I don't know if this is a great idea or not. But it was weird too, because like Ireland, I watched you go from like this little kid, which you were just a little kid when I met you, to being like this rising star, and then having to live under this pressure of like, but it's different than living under the pressure of being like a musician, right? Like I was a musician, so there was a lot of glory for me. But like the glory came when I got to open up for big shows. Wednesday would probably be better. Okay, so next Wednesday we're having Devon Hayes on the show. Mr. Fisted is going to be on the show with us. Mr. Fisted, Devon Hayes. Devon, Mr. Fisted Hayes. Yeah, there it is. But I got to live in my glory days because all I had to do was open up for big names. And it was easy for me to open up for big names because I was literally, if you guys remember, I was kind of a big name. I was like a big fish in a small pond. And so, like, there are artists that are doing it right now here in Montana and Billings that I'm really super excited. She goes, yeah, I didn't get paid. Huge difference. I didn't get paid. People made a lot of money off of me. Yeah, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. I remember people made a lot of. Ireland, that would be what I would want to talk to you about. I would want to talk to you about your experience in like the limelight. I really think it would be beneficial to have you on. I think that it would be one of these moments where people could kind of see what it's like, not from the sound of my own voice, but from somebody else, what it's like to have to live under the pressure of what everybody wants you to do rather than what you want to do for yourself. I don't want to always be, oh man, that's so sad. Listen to what she just said. Ireland said a young girl, but I guess that's how it is. Look at the Epstein Files. People love young girls. Easy money. That is so dark and also revealing and telling of a lot of things. Like that's a series that I'm going to start too. I want to talk about what it would be like to live in a world like Bree can jump on. Probably here in the next couple. Mr. Fister. Oh my God. It is everywhere. Ireland. That's the truth. It is everywhere. And it's weird because like I was watching this woman. I can't remember what her name is. She was a Catholic. She was on the panel for religious freedoms. And she was like, I'm nervous. She said I'm nervous to walk across the street from my hotel to this event where they were talking about religious freedoms. Of course, she started mentioning the Z word, which I'm not going to say anymore because I'm being censored. So I really do feel like that, you guys. I genuinely feel like I am being censored. I'm not lying. That is not an exaggeration. And right in our backyard, for real. And Ireland, we uncovered. That's the other thing. Ireland, we really literally uncovered victims in the Epstein files from Montana. From Montana. Yeah. Oh, dude, that's what we're going to do. Me and Devon are going to throw a 4th of July event to celebrate 250 years of America. That is gangster. What? Also, my birthday's next month, so that'd be cool. I'm in the middle of my 30s. Still, I mean, I think I look good still. I mean, what do you think, babe? Ireland, you know, I would ask you this. If ever there was an opportunity for you, like, I think you would be a strong voice for women's advocacy. It's definitely connected. Absolutely 100,000% connected. I don't even think anybody can deny it at this point. I don't think anybody can deny that Montana was definitely fucking used. Like, gosh dang, I gotta stop cussing. Was definitely used in the Epstein files, or in not the Epstein files, excuse me. In the she goes, I didn't get into meeting the big elites, but I met big figures, and they're all the same. A's at Aries Life. Let's do it. I love it. Ireland, I want to hear. Ireland, I think we could have a freaking awesome interview. I think it would be great to have you on. I would love it. I would be an honor and a privilege. I know that you are you're an interesting person. You're an interesting figure. I think that we would have a very profoundly powerful 25 cents in the chart in the chess jar. 25 cents in the jar chess. Every single time I cuss, I'm going to drop a quarter. She said I'll get sued. No, I don't think you would. I think you have the right to be able to speak your mind. I do need a swear jar on the show. You know what? That's a great idea. Oh, you guys. A swear jar on the feed. So every time I cuss, I have to drop money in a swear jar. And then I'm going to give it and then I'm going to donate it to a local
Just cusses every second.
Shut it. But I would donate it to a local charity.
That's what we were doing at the house.
Babe, shut up. No, you can't tell everybody what our plan is. Gosh. Unless you're going to be in that seat over there with your gorgeous face. Yeah, if there wasn't an NDA, Ireland, you should be okay. I think that's true. I think that's abundantly true. Women's rights. Hey, you know what's funny? The last time I talked about women's rights, Ireland was on my ass. She was on my ass when I said women shouldn't have the right to vote. All right, everybody, I'm going home. I love you guys. This has been the Controversial Podcast with Chez Romero. We talk about all things controversial. I am going to recalibrate. I'm going to do some different things. I do definitely. One thing I also know is that you have to just be consistent. You have to just keep going. You can't stop for anything. You just have to keep freaking going. If you guys are watching this, do me a favor, hit the like button, share, comment. I want to know what everybody wants me to talk about. I think that'd be a great thing. Let's just say I dated a huge Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu figure at 17. He was 41. Ireland just said in my comments, let's just say I dated a huge Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu figure at 17. He was 41. That means that he is now 51. Whoa. Scotty says, tell you what, I come onto the show and you put a quarter in the jar every time I swear. I love you guys. You guys are great. All right. This is it. Ireland, consider it. Erica Kirk was in on the killing of Charlie. Dude, by the way, Listen, Devon, the last time that I mentioned Charlie, my feed went straight to hell. Like, straight to hell. It was wild. Dude, I'm telling you. Like, I'm being censored. I'm positive of it. I'm positive of it. Have to be. But it is Thirsty Thursdays. Maybe people are just out and about. I don't know. It doesn't really register that way, but oh well, who cares? Maybe a later start time. Earlier start time? Maybe we should try earlier start times. We just got to try. We got to try new things, guys. All right, everybody. We love you. Thank you so much for the support. If you guys were watching or are watching, please hit the heart button, share button, comment. All of the Daniel Gutierrez Pez, what's up, dude? Hey, Daniel. Now that you're here, why don't you tell me what you want to hear me talking about? Because I'm trying to figure out topics that we could talk about that will draw in the attention, so that we can start getting truth out at a higher volume. Title wasn't productive enough, brother. Well, not or provocative enough, brother. Well, yes, not this one, but the problem is that, dude, Candace is already covering the Charlie Kirk murder. So it's like, if I start covering the Charlie Kirk murder, it's like, meh. Oh, you know what? I might actually do that, like a censored stamp over my face for, like, we need to get like a piece of like black duct tape and put like silver line and then put censored. And that's going to be like my freaking tag. My thumbnail. Yeah. Actually, it'd be dope. We should do that tomorrow, Dom. Do a photo shoot where I have like black tape over my face and it says censored across my mouth, and I'll put that as my profile picture. Can we do that? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. All right, everybody. We love you. He said, let's see, dude. Like, do you think Drewski is going to get sued for the Erica Kirk thing? Absolutely 100,000%. I think he's going to get sued. I think he's definitely going to get sued. I think lawsuits are probably already in process, which is crazy to think about. If you think about this, like, let this sink in for a minute. But if the roles were switched, though, and this is something that I did agree with, if the roles were switched and Drewski, that's what I'm going to talk about. The hypocrisy, right? Like, because it is fucking hypocritical. Pretty hypocritical. Dang, that was another quarter. Son of a bit. My finger. Dang it. I was so disciplined for a while. Women and registering for the draft. That's a topic that I would definitely be willing to talk about. I think that's a great one. Capital punishment. That's another good one. Should Drewski get sued for dressing up as Erica Kirk? I think it's great. I thought it was hilarious. But I will say this. If Erica Kirk dressed up as Drewski, holy mole. Transgender for everyone. I'll be getting my next 4 topics. You know what? Pick one, because then you're going to be on one of them. For those of you guys who are just joining in, do me a favor, share the video, like the video, comment, do whatever it is you're going to do that will help me get in. I'm bringing the swear jar. You're bringing the swear jar. Scotty, what day do you want to come in? Dude, you know what's weird? Hey, Daniel, that's crazy that you say that, because I've kind of been hearing a lot about whether Erica Kirk is going to run for president. Like, isn't that wild? Could you guys imagine it? How wild that would be if Erica Kirk ran for president? Would you vote for, would you guys vote? Would anybody vote for Erica Kirk as a president or vice president? Do women even belong in the military? That's another good one. That's actually really controversial. Ooh, I like that. What? Asthmatics? Yeah, I feel like that's a fair position. I'm gonna heart that one. I like that. He said, dude, me too. Is she going to run for president? Because I've been hearing stuff around, like, on a real note. I agree. I've been hearing it too. I've been hearing, like, what if it was they are propping her up to run on the, let's talk about Taco Bell's breakfast salsa isn't given enough attention. So good. Also, Brittany Harper posted a picture of some ugly actor and was like, this guy's hot. And dude, she got unbelievable blowback for that, which I agree with, because that was weird. What a stupid picture to post. It wasn't a picture of Dom. So he obviously wasn't good looking enough. Huh, Dom? Dom, isn't that right? Oh yeah, that's the other thing. We're gonna be doing. If she does, that's when we know it's all it's all a bullshit show. I mean, it's already a bullshit show, dude. A grieving widow, she just takes over the CEO as like one of the largest political. Like, come on, dude. Come on. I was kind of on the Candace. I was like, God, Candace, like, lighten up, bitch. Like, for real. And then I started thinking, okay, maybe I'm a bitch for not at least giving her a chance. And then she started coming out with some facts, and I'm like, she said, go F yourself kindly. Hey, Brittany, I had to. Oh, by the way, Brittany, are you trying to do Sober Sundays? Brittany, are you trying to do Sober Sundays? The guy's not that great looking. I mean, you could have picked a better looking guy. What? I'm not touching you because every time I touch my wife after, like, she stands up from her. Yes, I'm off on Sundays now. Sweet. Brittany, you want to be the first guest on Sunday? I would join right now. If I could join the military with my one felony, then I would. I would totally. And I am Team Candace now too, by the way. Tylen Bates said Team Candace. I think that's a fair position to take at this point. I think everybody's pretty much Team Candace. All right, Brittany Harper, the first guest on the Sober Sundays this Sunday. I will hit you up. We go to church in the mornings. We go to the 9:00 service. So let's do like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I think that'd be a good one. Or do you want to do nighttime? Brittany, what do you think? Do you want to do should we keep the same time schedule? Like sometime around 8 o'clock? Dan Martin, Shabbat Shalom, Daddy's home. Oh no. Dan Martin said Shabbat Shalom, Daddy's home. I actually have Shalom tattooed on my back, so I can't really hate that much. She goes, I go to the 11. Hey, you know what, Brittany? Why don't we do this? Why don't we go, hey, babe, do you want to go to the 11 a.m. service and you can meet Brittany there? Brittany Harper for the Sunday service or for the Sober Sundays? Same time frame. Okay, so she wants to go same time frame. But we'll go to the 11 o'clock service with you guys this weekend, talk about this. I have a felony. Obviously, it was well after I served. Apparently, you can get drafted, get recalled, or join as of 2026 with a moral waiver. I wonder if I signed a moral waiver if I could join the military. I would totally do it. I really would. 100%. What if we were fighting for Russia? I would not fight for Russia. What do you mean? That's a terrible question. Stupid question. Tylen, Matt and I will be there. I love Matt, by the way. Your boyfriend is my dog. That's my homie. I love Matt. Matt's a great dude. Matt Lee is my dog. My dog. That's the homie. He was so cool. Hey, the first time I saw Matt, he was like, Ches. And I was like, who are you? And he's like, dude, it's Matt Lee. And I'm like, wait a second, dude. I met you like forever ago, right? He's covered in tattoos. I'm like, I'm like, that's my dog. He's always been cool. Mine's deferred though. Yeah, well, whatever. I don't care. A moral waiver is a rare thing. Whatever, dude. Then shut up, Scotty. Kind of a stupid thing to say. So you're basically get my hopes up to crush me on my live feed, on air. Can anybody say a word that rhymes with schmoosh manu? Scoosh redo? That's you. I can't join with all my titanium bones. Ooh, that sucks. What's the difference? You aren't fighting for Israel. You are fighting for America. You can't be on paper, though. I'm not on paper. I'm not on paper. And yeah, you can. Just doing my best. Just doing my best. I love it, dude. I actually love reading these comments. I think my favorite part of the podcast, though, is reading my comments. That's why I get so sad when nobody's on. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, oh, man, I want to, like, talk to people. He moves into his house tomorrow. I'm super proud of him. Nice. Let's give Matt his flowers. He's moving into his own place. That's my dog. Matt Lee is a G. Let's go. Hey, you guys, somebody should tag Matt in this. Somebody should tag Matt and say, hey, we're giving him his flowers. Ches is giving you your flowers. Good dude. Super good dude. Brittany's a sweetheart, dude. Brittany's got a crazy awesome story. Brittany, are you okay if I share a little bit of your story? If you are, blink twice. If you're okay, blink twice. But yeah, I think here's the other thing, dude. Like, if you join the military, it doesn't matter what they tell you that you're going to fight for. You have to fight. Like, you do. Like, if I join the military, I'm going to fight. I'm going to fight for my country. Nice. Devon said, Matt, I tagged him. That's dope. That's cool. I love that for Matt. But so, Tylen said, I would join too if I wasn't going to fight. Oh, Matt Lee, what's up, big dog? Hey, that's the homie right there. I love Matt. Matt, I want you to be on the Sober Sundays too. You could probably take the next Sunday if you're down. Like, we're going to do, Brittany's going to be Sober Sunday this upcoming Sunday. So it'll be cool to see, it'll be good to have her on. But then also it would be dope to have, dude, is my hat off kilter? There we go. You guys just going to let me have a crooked hat? I suppose they say. But dude, Matt, you should definitely be the next one up on the Sober Sundays. So, Matt says, bro, I served 3 years in Army, and there's no finer feeling than serving your country and protecting the people and freedoms we have. However, lately, man, I love my country, just don't trust my government. It's hard, man, because I don't either. And it sucks because, like, I really did rally behind Trump. I really did. Everybody knows that. I lost a shit ton of people when I came out and said I'm following Trump. I also gained a lot of people. So there's that. Your shirt's wrinkly too. Oh, okay. All right, Matt. It's not wrinkly, I'm fat. It's not wrinkly. What do you mean? It's not wrinkly. Babe, did you not? My wife irons my shirts. You're a liar and a fat mouth, Matt. Mean. Your shirt's wrinkly. Right. Anyways. All right. Now I really am going to go. I've kept these people hostage. Bat in the cave, Ches. Ooh, there's a bat in the cave? Right or left cave? Okay. All right, I love you guys. You know what this is. Controversial podcast with Ches Romero, where we talk about all things controversial. We're going to start talking about some other cool stuff too. Because I am getting burnt out every night talking about the same, well, not the same thing, because I don't talk about the same thing. I'm just burnt out. Joke's on you, Matt probably isn't wearing a shirt. That's fair. I love you guys. Brittany, Matt, I'm excited. I'll see you guys on Sunday at Faith Chapel. We love you guys. God is good. Jesus is king. Islam